Okay, so before my husband passed away, and I believe it was before I was pregnant. No, matter of fact, let's talk about when I was pregnant. I did pray for a girl, but before that, let's rewind. I already had two boys, and then I got pregnant again. Me and my husband was going through a lot of shit, and I was like, "Fuck that! If we don't work out, then I'm ha- I'm not having no kids, no other kids. You know what I'm saying?" So I did end up getting an abortion. I felt bad as fuck. Like it was like once I did it, I just felt so bad because I didn't even believe in abortions for real. I really didn't. But life sometimes make you do some stupid shit. So I ended up having an abortion, and fast forward, I get pregnant again later down the road. This is before my husband passed away because I had my baby girl the same year that he passed away. Um, I prayed for to have a daughter, and it's so crazy because every fucking time I was pregnant, my husband already knew. Like he just fucking knew. And that's why I tell people like, yo, I was married to an angel, I'm telling you. He taught me how to love. Like I used to have hate in my heart for real. Like I hated the bad people. You know what I'm saying? And he literally just taught me to love regardless, no matter what. And it's so crazy because I literally genuinely love all, even even the stupid motherfuckers, the bad motherfuckers, whatever you want to call them. I love they stupid ass too. You know what I'm saying? But I had prayed, you know what I'm saying, when I end up getting pregnant, I didn't even know. My husband knew, and he was like, "You pregnant, you should go take a test." I was like, "Nigga, I ain't pregnant. Fuck you talking about?" You know what I'm saying? And I must have missed some pills or something, I don't fucking know. Cuz I really wasn't trying to have no more kids. I was like, "All right, bet. I bet you when I come back, I ain't going to be pregnant, right?" So he was like, "I'll watch the boys. Go ahead and go. You know what I'm saying? Take a test." So I took a test, came back to the house. I didn't even come in the motherfucking house. I definitely didn't. I was just sitting in the car and I was crying. I used to laugh at people that said they would cry when they found out they was pregnant. But yes, I surely fucking cried when I was pregnant with my daughter. I definitely did. He came outside and he was like, "It's okay, it's gonna be okay," because I did not want to get another abortion and I definitely did not want to have another boy. I did not. Like I really didn't. And honestly, I was mad practically the whole time. I was feeling some type of way the whole fucking time until I found out I had a girl. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? I prayed. It's so crazy because I prayed, I wanted to have my husband's daughter. You know what I'm saying? He wanted a daughter. We already had picked her name out and everything. He picked a name. He said he always had a name for if he had a daughter. And I said that's crazy because I always had like a middle name, you know what I'm saying, for my daughter, or I could use it as a first name. And so, yeah, we ended up naming our daughter what we wanted, you know what I'm saying? And it just flows so well. My daughter's so beautiful, look just like her damn daddy. But yeah, so like I said about that, like I prayed for my daughter, and The year that he passed away, it was in February. That's not when he passed away, but the year of his passing. My birthday's in February. I'm a Pisces. My birthday is February 23rd. We also got married in February. And y'all know Valentine's Day is in February. Also, text time. So that year, he literally was going to give me all the fucking money. No lie. It was a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hell no. I was like, we gonna split this shit down in the middle. What the fuck I'm gonna do with all this money? You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, we supposed to be paying bills and shit. You know how people be like, I'm gonna pay bills, get rid of it, da da da. You know what I'm saying? But then niggas never did. That's just a fact most of the time. At least the ones that just, I don't know what you want to say, like doing the most or just like having fun and be like, fuck them bills. You know what I mean? We gonna pay the main bills, of course, but shit, fuck that. If it's on the credit, let that shit be on the credit. You feel me? But yeah, like we ended up splitting it in half, and it's so crazy because I ended up getting using my money all for him, and he did the same thing for me, like literally. Like it was a beautiful thing, you know what I'm saying? And my best friend at the time, she was like, "You supposed to be paying bills off, da 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 da." You know what I'm saying? Why you just spend all the money on bullshit? You said you wasn't gonna do that. I was like, I don't care. I just felt like in my heart that's what I should do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I wanted to do. You know what I mean? So then that's what the fuck we did. You know what I mean? And when he passed away, his birthday is in September, you feel me? But I used to pray to the Most High God, to let my husband be able to go back to church with me, you know what I mean? Because he was a hardworking man, y'all. Like seriously, his aunt had took him out of school at like fucking 9 years old, you know what I mean? And he never finished school. Like he literally was a slave to his own family, and that's why we got along so well, you know. And it's really, really fucking crazy. I don't even think I made a video of this, but since we talking about my husband, the way we met, you feel me? Like I had broke up, you know what I'm saying, with somebody, I believe, or stopped talking to somebody, and I was like, I ain't never gonna get in a relationship again. I'm gonna let that dude come to me, and it was like the SATs, and my homegirl Melissa, like we went to the store, it was called Lucky's, to go get some snacks and shit, you feel me? And we got back to the house, and then she called me again. She was like, let's go back to the store. I was like, for what? She was like, I want to get something else. And I was like, nah, I'm good. I already got stuff or whatever. She was like, I'll buy you something. I was like, all right, bet. So that's how I end up going to the store. So I went to the store, and I literally was talking to her, and I was like, I was saying this. I was like, yo, I'm not talking to nobody else unless they come to me. You feel me? So while I'm in the store, I'm getting my stuff or whatever. She getting her stuff, and because she was like, get what you want, you feel me? So I got what I wanted, got in line, and then my husband, I didn't know he was going to be my future, but he said something to me, and I'm like, do I know you? Like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, who are you? You know what I'm saying? But I end up giving him my number and everything, and we started talking, and it was so funny because I don't know. We was having one conversation one day, and he was like that I was his girlfriend, and I was like, nigga, you didn't ask me out because I'm a believer in, you know, just because I'm talking to you, nigga, does not mean we're together. Like, you gotta literally ask me, can I be your girl? You know what I'm saying? That's just how I felt. You feel me? So that's what I did, and he asked me out that day, even though we was talking, days before, whatever. And that's how we ended up dating and shit, for real. And then it's so fucking crazy because come to find out later on when we was dating and stuff, like, yo, our aunts knew each other. Like, what are the fucking odds that the person you end up being with, that y'all aunts fucking know each other, and that both y'all love y'all aunts, but both y'all have aunts that are assholes. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way we found out that our aunts were friends that knew each other was because one day I used to go over my husband's house, you know what I'm saying? When my aunt didn't know and shit, you feel me? I used to go to his house. So his aunt knew me. That's how she met me. So come to find out, they seen each other in the store somewhere, and they was talking, and my aunt was like, I guess she was talking about all of us kids or whatever. And then his aunt was like, "Oh, I know her. Yeah, she be coming to my house." And so that's how they found out that we were together, and his aunt did not want him with me anyways, because she wanted him to be a slave to their house, for real. She didn't want him getting close to no female, at least not me, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, I never asked my husband for anything. Like, I literally used to hold his fucking bank card, his work card. Like, my best friend at the time, she used to say to her man, like, she be holding his card, you know what I'm saying? And her dude was like, pretty much like, okay, but she's not like you know what I'm saying? I'm not materialistic. I don't care about materialistic shit, you know what I'm saying? And then we're different. You know what I'm saying? Even though my best friend, she a Pisces as well, my my late best friend or whatever, like, it's just so crazy, but anyways, yeah, my husband, he had called me because he had got a phone for me. He used to pay, like, I don't know, the minute phones, y'all. If y'all ever used them damn minute phones, like, that shit, you could use the minute phone and that shit will run the fuck out. But he was the only one that I talked to. I ain't talked to nobody else on that phone or nothing like that. You feel me? I had a bunk bed, and I used to lay on the bottom of the bunk bed. So at the top of the bunk bed, the bottom of the top, you feel me? I put a slit in there, and I would, uh, you know, put it in there once I got off the phone with him, and just power it off and shit, so my aunt could never find it. You know what I'm saying? But the day that we found out, well, my husband found out first that our aunts knew each other, he had called me on that phone, and he was telling me everything. He was like, what they was talking about, and they was planning on, you know, separating us and shit. And he told me that his aunt had told my aunt that he brought a phone for me and shit like that. So he was like, to hide the phone, you know what I mean, and everything. And I was like, all right, bet. Because back in the day, I used to steal just fucking because. I ain't gonna lie. God, please forgive me. He already did, but I'm just saying it again. I used to just steal just because, like, you know what I mean? Dumb shit. I remember, I ain't even gonna lie, I remember fucking stealing socks just because they was nice. You know what I'm saying? The character on it. Please forgive me. You know what I'm saying? I felt bad because I did You know what I'm saying? Like my homegirl, like I took her sister's socks or her socks or whatever. Like it was stupid ass shit. But I really felt bad because they was always there for me for real. And she was always there for me. And I ain't never even said that. And I'm just thinking about it. You feel me now? Like, they was always good. But I stole some damn socks, like stupid shit. You know what I mean? Like just dumb. You know what I'm saying? Because like with my aunt, we always had fucking hand me downs. They would go out to eat and shit. I remember the fuck my aunt literally had us cut our shoes. Did man, I don't know about y'all, but my aunt had us fucking cut our fucking shoes. Like, say you can't fit your fucking shoes at the top of it, cut it out so you can still fucking wear it. Like as if it was fucking sandals, but you cutting on the top of the fucking goddamn tennis shoe. Like, I used to just stay in my room, like, who the fuck is gonna walk around like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers was already like trying to tease us and shit because we had a fucking station wagon, which is so crazy because I actually like that motherfucking station wagon. You know what I'm saying? The back seat was facing outward. You feel me? It was facing towards the cars behind us. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of cool for real. Shit, I kind of want one right now. But yeah, like they tried to separate us and shit. So since I used to just steal just for the hell of it and shit. Really because I was bored. But I was bored and because I just liked shit. You know what I mean? That I didn't have. We didn't really have shit for real. But I had just a phone that I had stole. I gave it to my aunt. She didn't know that my husband told me this shit. You feel me? So they wasn't able to keep us apart for real. And it's so crazy because all my kids are by my husband. They tried to keep us apart. It's like they knew we was meant to be or some shit. I don't fucking know. But yeah, that's just real shit. You feel me? But fast forward, like I said, I prayed. It when my husband passed away, it was beautiful because everything I asked God for, He gave it to me. You know what I'm saying? I wanted my husband to go to church with us. You know what I'm saying? He before his birthday, you feel me? Like I was able to take him out for his birthday. He died a week and a day after his birthday. Literally. You know what I'm saying? And before that, I was able to take him out. We done fucked around with the damn tax money, but fucked around in a great, loving fucking way. You know what I'm saying? My husband had talked about he was gonna make sure that he switched the what's it called? The insurance. He switched the insurance to my name to make sure that me and the kids were good. We actually sat down and had a whole conversation if we would die. You feel me? So it was just a blessing, yo, because who do you know who really fucking does that? You know what I'm saying? Like, and especially because we were young, you know what I mean? A lot of people don't have those conversations. You know what I'm saying? Like, when my husband passed, I knew exactly what he wanted. I knew what he wanted from me and for our babies, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, it was just a blessing. And it's so crazy because I've always said, yo, my life is a story. My life is such a story, and it really is. Like, it's just so much stuff. But with my husband, I was definitely married to an angel. That's a fact. Can't nobody tell me shit, you know. But yeah, that's my story, you know what I'm saying, about before my husband passed away. For me, I'm just happy. Our relationship We wasn't arguing or nothing, Let me say this before I go. We wasn't even arguing nothing, like we grown together. When people say that you can't have a perfect relationship, it's a lie. And I would yell at people and argue with people because they be like, no, it can't be perfect. It can't be. Yes, the fuck it can. You know how the fuck it can? I could tell you that because I actually was in a relationship with my husband. It wasn't perfect in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Well, really in the middle, obviously. But it grew there. We grew. We learned. We grew together. We was united as one, equally yoked. It was fucking bliss, yo. It was no issues. It is very possible. I tell people, one my friends used to be like, you can't treat a person like they your husband and shit. You feel me? Because of whatever fucking reason they said. I don't even fucking remember. They was like, you need to make sure they on the same tip as you or whatever the fuck. I was like, this is the way I look at it. First of all, if I'm dating somebody, I'm gonna give them my 1,000 and beyond. Because if I give them half of me, then I'm already giving the fuck up on our relationship. So what the fuck is the whole point to be in a relationship if you just gonna half ass it? You know what I'm saying? That's what I would say to them. Fuck that shit. If that's my man, if that's the person that I'm fucking with, I'm gonna treat that motherfucker like it's my husband. Why not? Why treat them lesser? Because if you treat them lesser, then clearly you didn't want that shit to work. Even if people fuck it up, okay, that's on them. But guess what? I can tell you I gave that nigga my all though. That's a fact. That's one thing I don't never want to have fucking regrets. And I always said that. I don't ever want to have regrets. And I live my life by that. You know what I'm saying? If I get in a fucked up ass relationship and shit, I'm gonna be in that bitch as long as the fuck I can. Until God says no. Or I say no. You feel me? That's just a fact. But yeah, I'm glad. I used to say to people, and I still do to this day, if it ever comes up the conversation that I'm blessed, I'm thankful, I feel bad for other people. People say, I'm sorry you lost your husband. I didn't lose my husband because he's here in spirit with me all the time. Number one. Number two, ain't nothing sorry about it because I know what real true love is. I know that you can have a perfect relationship. These are things I know, not something that I think, it's something that I know for a fact. I feel bad for a lot of people because a lot of people is never going to get to experience that. It's people out here that's going to die. It's people that have died and never experienced that. So me, am I sorry about it? Fuck no. I'm thankful. It's a blessing. All my babies are by my husband. It's a blessing.